Before we start the tour of this school, I just have to say sorry, no Spanish translation available, because although I've learned it in school, up to the college level, I forgot almost all of it by the time I graduated, which means I can only speak a few words of it. Also, I don't think any online machine translation service would be fully accurate for this video. Anyway, this virtual school building I built here in Minecraft is based on my former elementary school. Hello everyone, I am Yang Yang and welcome to the channel. Hello, 大家好，我是嘉阳，你也可以叫我洋洋，欢迎来到我的频道。I call it Lyndon B. Johnson Elementary, which is the former president right after Kennedy. For those who suck at geography, here's the Hudson River on Google Maps. Manhattan is on one side, North Bergen is on the other side. It's that simple. I've built this school in such a way that while it follows similar color schemes to the real school, the layout of the virtual school is different from the real one. As I toured this school with you, you'll see what I mean with the side-by-side, Minecraft versus real-life photo comparisons. Before we enter the school, through either one of the two main entrances, here's the faculty parking lot and the school bus parking lot. Notice the narrow road parking spaces. That's the motorcycle parking area, to give the school a unique design feature, which is also a first attempt to Taiwanize this town. In front of these doors is a reception and main office, but the main office in Kennedy School is a right turn and then a left turn from the main entrance door. Also, Kennedy School's reception area is out in the open, unlike what you see here in Minecraft with the enclosed receptionist counter. I don't have photos for what I just described, but I remember it this way. I only was able to find photos for some areas of Kennedy School. However, there are some similarities between the in real life Kennedy School and the school I've built in Minecraft. Let's head to the nurse's office. Here, many K-12 students in North Bergen and perhaps faculty colloquially call it the nurse. On the way to the auditorium, notice the Students of the Month part enclosed inside a glass case. I remembered this since about 6th or 7th grade. One defining feature inside this auditorium in Minecraft is this multi-level bleacher-like standing platform. Here in Minecraft it's 2 levels, but in Kennedy School it's 3 levels. I've noticed before that it's typically used for some sort of group photos. However, the once-a-year picture day tradition isn't what it's used for. The stage behind it is used for that. I didn't and couldn't make it 3 levels due to Minecraft's 1 meter grid, or else it wouldn't be on a 1-to-1 scale. By 1-to-1 scale, I mean 1 block in Minecraft is 1 cubic meter. Next, let's temporarily exit the school building through stair B. What you see here is a front courtyard. What you also see here is a US map, which I checked before in Google Maps, that has been erased around mid-2019. As you see the camera walk past this US flagpole, I also pay attention to little details when doing Minecraft. In other words, I clearly remember seeing the "No ball playing after 9 p.m. sign since I was about half my age. Follow me to the next thing that I'll talk about inside the school building. This is the auxiliary school wing, which also remember the brown checkerboard pattern with black borders and a touch of turquoise here and there. Here between the auxiliary school wing and near the school cafeterias, you'll notice the connective hallway sections. I also remember the track lighting on the ceiling from Kennedy School, so that's why I've put it here. Here's what one of the classrooms from the lower grades look like. Notice the signs by the classroom entrance door. I know from past observation that the classroom numbering scheme for some classrooms changes from numbers only to numbers with weird letters before the number, like LD to A. I think it has to do with special education classrooms, and to separate it from non-special ed classrooms. I just have no idea what the letters LD per se stand for. Next comes the Child Study Team office. On one hand, as I've said earlier, for some rooms, like the one I just mentioned, I just had to make it up from scratch. My own furniture arrangement and interior design, simply because it was too long ago for me to recall the appearance of the interiors of some rooms from the in real life Kennedy School. On the other hand, some rooms I've built in this school in comparison to the in real life Kennedy School are near exact replicas, such as this cafeteria here. Here is the kitchen behind the cafeteria, including the employee side of the snack bar. I've built 2 of each, 2 cafeterias and 2 kitchens, separated by a hallway and elevator. Now here's a gymnasium, and the doors that lead to the exit, towards the street. Many people call it gym for short. Now let's get back inside, and watch me go back to the auxiliary school wing. As we exit the back doors, here's the back playground that I've clearly built for the lower grades. Behind the playground is an administrative parking lot. By administrative, I mean school principal, vice principal, and secretary. Let's get back inside the school building to head to the 2nd floor. The nearest room from the stairs is the guidance office. Then to the left of the guidance office comes the speech room. Because it was so long ago, I don't remember the exact purpose of this occasional class. By so long ago, I mean I graduated from college several years ago. I don't even remember whether it was once a week or whether it was less frequent than that. All I remember was a few things from this class. Bingo, I Spy, annual hearing tests, where we raise our hands after each time we heard a beep while wearing some sort of headset. I just know that there's a difference between this so-called speech class and public speaking classes. I remember that from this speech class or speech room, that Kennedy School uses purple chairs. However, according to the resource pack that I've used for this project, there is no purple anything that would bear even the slightest resemblance to a chair-shaped block, so I used red chairs instead. Next we head to see these 2 main doors on the other side of the auxiliary wing, the administrative offices, and the English and math departments. We now exit the auxiliary wing to the back wing of the school to see the library. I'm just not sure why it's called library at the grade school level, but instead called media center at the high school level. Library or media center, doesn't matter to me what it's called. The types of furniture and items are all the same. Here's where technology classes are held. Here's a random classroom from one of the middle grades. In Kennedy School, the chairs are yellow ochre, but in Minecraft, the only blocks that are yellow ochre are also wooden, so I instead use a different block with a lighter shade of yellow for the chairs. We now head to the 3rd floor of the school. Here's a world language classroom, basically Spanish class. Then here's the atrium of the school. For the wall beams and roof, I've used a different shade of green. In comparison to Kennedy School, I've used a dark turquoise color scheme instead of mint green, as you see in the picture on the left. Here's one of the classrooms from the highest grades in the school, which is inside the auxiliary wing. Notice the black chairs. Then here's inside the teacher's lounge. Let's enter the hallway through one of the connective sections that connect the back of the school. Here are the music room and the arts room. We'll see the interior of each one of the 2 classrooms separately. Lastly, this is the end of the tour of Lyndon B. Johnson Elementary.
我将来麦块建筑物参观的项目之一 which is also based on a real school building, will be a replica of North Bergen High School. 我未来几年后的某个时间 which is when I plan to have completed and posted sometime within the next few years, or after I've posted more tutorial videos on my channel first beforehand.